When you go into stores and pay with cash, you expect to get actual money back, right? Well, a Dauphin County woman claims she went into a local Walmart and that's not what happened to her.
What did your bank say?
My bank was like, why don't they give you your money back? They should give you your money back.
If you shop at Walmart, you need to watch this because scammers are pulling off a scam at Walmart, robbing you for your money, but even worse, they turn around and make you look like you're the criminal.
Robinson was also told Walmart should give her back the money that was withdrawn from her account. But when both women arrived here with receipts in hand,
I was escorted out by a police officer and everything. She was really nice, but it was like, I didn't do nothing wrong.
I could be interrogated right now by the FBI and they would have never believed me. And I could have lost my whole job, my whole livelihood.
One customer says she was humiliated when she asked for help.
Not only that, we were escorted out of the Walmart with an officer as if we had did something wrong.
In this video, I'm gonna break down what the scam is at Walmart and how scammers are putting a new twist on a very old scam and what you need to look for so you don't lose your money. And even worse, you don't look like you're the criminal.
Eric McConnell got one heck of a surprise when he took out a $100 bill to pay for food at a local restaurant.
I was kidding with the lady. I'm like, wow, this new dollar bill, it looks, it's fresh. I'm like, it's almost feel fake. And then when she scanned it, she said, yes, it is fake.
The same day, Dejon Robinson was at a Foot Locker trying to purchase items in cash when...
And they marked the money and it was fake. So I could have went to jail for that. That's counterfeit money. And they don't know that I got it from somewhere else. All they know is that I had it on my possession.
McConnell and Robinson told police they both received the counterfeit cash from the same register at this Westside Walmart. McConnell's mother gave her son her debit card to purchase items and get a $100 cash back. But when she and her son discovered the cash was counterfeit, she called her bank.
What did your bank say?
My bank was like, why don't they give you your money back? They should give you your money back.
Robinson was also told Walmart should give her back the money that was withdrawn from her account. But when both women arrived here with receipts in hand...
I was escorted out by a police officer and everything. She was really nice, but it was like, I didn't do nothing wrong.
We were escorted out of the Walmart with an officer as if we had did something wrong.
So there's criminals going around Walmarts around the country with counterfeit money. Now, counterfeit money is not a new scam, but these criminals are actually doing it in a different way. With some of these criminals, they're actually using real money. Why those $100 bills actually went through, but they're actually using converted money and turning it to a $100 bill. Some of these scammers are using lower level bills under a $20 at the register so they don't get marked and the cash gets passed on to you.
And was there any explanation as to why?
No, she didn't. The manager didn't even talk to us. She let the officer know that we had to make a police report and then we had to call 1-800-WALMART, that's only a complaint line.
Both women filed criminal complaints with JSO and have yet to get their money back. As for Robinson,
I don't think I'll ever get cash back out of Walmart ever.
Latasha Chase says she went into that Walmart in Newberry Township, paid with money, but when the cashier handed her change, Chase says it was fake money and didn't notice it until later.
I could be interrogated right now by the FBI and they would have never believed me. And I could have lost my whole job, my whole livelihood.
Latasha Chase says she left her house on June 14th with all legit cash. But when she shopped at 2 stores in this area, one of them, she claims, gave her fake money and change.
Because I knew exactly where the money came from. The money came from Walmart.
Chase says she confronted a store manager about it the same day.
And when he went and got another manager, he said, well, let me run the cameras back. And when the girl behind the counter said, did it come from our store? And he said, yes.
After shopping in Walmart, Chase went to this vape shop just a short walk from Walmart. That's when she found out the cash in hand was just prop money.
And the guy says, I can't take this. And he's like, this is fake money. Leave where the money came from.
In the future, she'll double check the change she receives no matter how much the bill is. She wants others to do the same.
Because it could be some other victims out there that don't even know they have this money in their hand.
So if you're a shopper at Walmart and you go in there and you make a purchase and you're at the register, if you're using cash, you get cash back and it's this counterfeit money and you have no idea that it was passed on to you. The cashier has no idea that it's being passed on to you because they don't know they received counterfeit money. And even worse, even if you're using your debit card to pay for items, if you ask for cash back when you check out, you're getting this counterfeit money. And then when you go to another store to pay with this money, it looks like you're the one trying to dish off counterfeit money. And now they're finding these rings all around the country. And even this month down in Georgia, they have groups of people working together to pass off this counterfeit money.
This department needs your help identifying and locating 3 suspects accused of using counterfeit money at multiple Walmart locations across South Georgia. On Sunday, the trio went to the Walmart in Camilla and used counterfeit $100 bills to make their purchase. Police say these same suspects did the same thing at Walmarts in Adel and Lee County. If you have any information or can help identify those suspects, call the investigator on the case. That number is 229-336-2201.
Take a look at the man on your screen here. Athens Clark County Police want your help identifying him after they say he used counterfeit money to steal from local Walmarts. As Fox 5's Claire Sims reports, Athens police are investigating several cases just like this one.
Athens Clark County Police Detective Nathaniel Franco says this man bought about $80 worth of merchandise at the Walmart Supercenter on Lexington Road September 30th and paid with 8 fake $10 bills. In this surveillance video, you can see the man pull the bills from a white envelope and hand them to the cashier, who counts them and puts them in the cash drawer. Less than an hour later, Detective Franco says the man did the same thing at this Walmart off Epsbridge Road in Oconee County. According to investigators, the suspect then went to another Walmart off Collins Hill Road in Lawrenceville and returned the items from both stores for real cash. Detective Franco says right now he's investigating about half a dozen cases where people used smaller counterfeit bills because smaller bills get less scrutiny.
So if someone's paying with 10 20s or even 10 10s, you can look real quick and you can see, well, that's the same serial number. That's not possible. No, they don't have same serial numbers. So, like in this case, the cashier, I'm not going to fault them. She had people in the line right behind her and she's not thinking $10 bills are fake. But as you can see, all of these have the exact same serial numbers.
Now, these criminals are even striking at the rush hour time with these smaller denomination bills because the cash register is often busy at a certain time and the cashier cannot pay attention to the money that they're receiving. So they would have to notice that the money that they're being given has the same serial number over and over again. And many a times, these cashier is trying to get the next people out of the line. And a lot of times people are making a lot of purchases, especially after work during those rush hours. And so these criminals are going around passing off this money. And then some of them are coming back, returning the items for real cash.
Fake dollar, real dollar. How do you tell? This pen right here. Okay, you put them down, you make the line. This one is the real one with the yellow. This one is the fake one with the black, right? You would think that that's all that you need to know, but the bad guys are finding a way around this. All fake $50 bills that you're seeing him lay out. The key here is instead of printing money, the counterfeiters are using the real dollar bills and simply manipulating the amount. The counterfeit pen no longer works. In this case, a $5 bill becomes a 50.
For instance, if they buy a $2 cake and then they get $48 back and they do 2 or 3 of these bills and there's 4 of them in the store doing the same thing, they can walk out with hundreds of dollars.
Okay, so already a Walmart south of us has been hit up, but it's a matter of time before they circulate all in here, maybe at a garage sale, when you're selling something on Craigslist or Facebook.
So these criminals are working in a group, targeting registers during rush hours and actually passing off this cash. Even if the register is busy and the cashier checked that money is real money that they manipulated, and this money is passed on to the customer, then it's circulated around the community, and you can receive this cash even at a garage sale or another local store, and you don't even know where this money came from, and you can get blamed as the scammer. But there is a way to see if your money is fake by checking this watermark.
So if the pen doesn't work, this is how I want you to know. Hold up the bill to the light. And do you see this right here? That is the 5 hologram. So if you don't see a 50 hologram, which you won't because there isn't one, if you see a 5 hologram, you know that that is the counterfeit bill.
So if you don't see that hologram amount for that denomination of money, then you can actually know that that money is counterfeit. But even if you're in a rush, who has time to think about that at your local Walmart? So here's some ways that you can protect yourself. With the circling around, especially at the holiday season, make sure that you're not requesting for cash back, because many of times, if you are using your debit card and right there at the register, you hit the button requesting cash back, you can be receiving this counterfeit money. And you want to make sure you're not using cash when you're making these purchases, because you could be receiving counterfeit money back from Walmart. So you want to be able to protect yourself where you're not at a loss by shopping at Walmart receiving this counterfeit bills. Then, if the money is discovered to be counterfeit, there's no guarantee that you're going to get your money back. So during the holiday season, it is always best to primarily try to use your credit card in order to make purchases. Even with so many scams going around the holiday with skimmers and other devices, getting your debit card information, your debit card, if an amount come out of your account, it's as good as cash. So at least with credit cards, you have time before the merchants actually process that payment so you can put a stop to that. But if you're using cash and get this counterfeit money back, you're at a loss. And if one of these registers are corrupt with a skimmer and you use your debit card, you can be out of your money also. So make sure if you're getting cash during this holiday season, primarily try to get it directly from your bank. That's going to be one of your safest bets because banks are more inclined to be able to spot counterfeit money. So if you do get cash, try to limit it to your banking institution and watch out for this counterfeit money at Walmart this holiday season. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the comment section. But for more detailed questions from me, you can go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.